Yeah, we're obviously used to it. We've been playing it for 2 years, but either way, I think the performances before were just down to not working hard, individual performances. So yeah, it's been good the last two. It's been better the last 2 games, but it comes more down to individual performances and desire.
Sasha tonight looked a little bit like the Sasha from last year.
Yeah.
It seemed like things were clicking. How much of it's formation? How much of it's just, finally it all comes together?
I think it may be a bit of both, but I think it's more, like I said, I think guys, especially the front four, had to look at themselves. None of us were playing, out of our skin, and we all, the last couple of weeks had to look at ourselves and say, are we playing good enough? And we wasn't, so I think it might be down to that too.
Does it help playing an arch rival in that kind of
Definitely.
situation?
It definitely does. To DC, NYCFC, the New Englands of the world, you don't want to lose to these teams, so it's way easier to get up for the game.
Just talk about your goal. Felipe gave you a great ball, and you get another one against DC.
Yeah, it was a lovely weighted pass by Feli. I was going to cross it. Didn't, realise where I was in the box until I took a time to settle. And then I just tried to hit it low and hard. I know Bill Hamid's a very good goalkeeper. When it's around him, he's very agile. So I just tried to keep it low and hard with him, and luckily it crept through his legs.
Last year, Alex had a little bit of a reputation for being kind of the hard-working guy in the midfield. This year, we saw last week that he was a little bit more decisive in the final third.
Yeah.
Now he gets the goal and perhaps even took a step forward. What have you seen in his development, in particular in the attacking game?
Yeah, you know what? I've always thought Alex can be a bit hard on himself, with just hard work. Just being a hard-working player, if you start saying those things, you believe it. If you start reading those things, you believe it. But today he showed he was clean on the ball. He did work hard because that's what playing in our team requires, and he got a goal for his good play.
Talk about reading things and believing them. Obviously, you guys had a slow start last year.
Yeah.
This year, maybe the start wasn't that slow, but it hasn't been as good as you probably want. Did you guys, as a group, were you either irritated by or offended by or motivated by, people doubting how good this team was?
No, not at all. I think
questioning how you're playing?
Not at all. We get that. No matter how good we play, when we're unbeaten for 16 games, no one ever, I don't feel like anyone ever really gives us credit, So it comes with playing for Red Bull. But yeah, the performances just come from us looking at ourselves, just playing better.
What happened on the collision with you, Alex, and the other DC player? I think it was Boswell that was in the collision.
I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. Alex obviously thought he could get it. I obviously thought I could. And Boswell, I didn't even know who it was behind me. But yeah, from me not being able to explain it, you can tell I don't really know. Yeah.